Alright, Master Zingano and Professor Matt Sims, we're going to show you 3 different ways of finishing a guillotine choke. You guys might have seen many times guillotine chokes on the UFC and other MMA fights. It's a real common choke for people to get caught in. Even people at high levels still get caught on the guillotines because it's a very, very efficient way to choke people. So the first one that we're going to demonstrate is just a standard guillotine when somebody's trying to tackle your legs and they kind of place their own head in the direction of your armpit, so under your arm. So as Professor Matt comes in, I'm going to wrap my arm around his neck with my thumb pointing up this way. My hand is going to grab my own wrist and his head's going to be right underneath my armpit. Once I have this secure, I'm going to walk forward. I'm going to squeeze up with my hands and I'm going to finish the choke right here. So again, he comes in to tackle my legs. I'm going to wrap. I'm going to hold my wrist. I'm going to walk forward, squeeze up, and finish the choke. So one time in real speed. Okay. One more time. As Professor Matt comes in, my arm is going to go around his neck. My second hand comes in on the other side of his neck. So I'm not going around his arm. I'm going directly in front of his shoulder here. My hands are gripping this way, real tight. Make sure there's no space between my armpit and the back of his neck. I'm going to walk, hips come forward, squeeze up, and finish the choke. On the other side one time. As it comes in, I wrap. My hand comes this way. I'm holding my own wrist. Walk up, and squeeze. Okay. Next, I'm going to put him on what's called a 10-finger guillotine. It's a guillotine I'm going to do mainly with my hands. The way this is going to work is, on a tie-up, I'm going to hold the back of his head. I'm going to pull his head down and put my armpit on the crown of his head, so right at the top of his head here. I'm going to make a cup with my hand and put it on his chin. My second hand is going to hold the first hand, the one that I'm making a cup with. So I'm holding it this way, and his chin sitting right inside of my hand here. So tie up, I'm going to pull his head down, put the crown of his head right onto my armpit, cup the chin, hold my own hand. Now, I'm going to roll my hand into his neck, I'm going to step forward, and I'm going to pull his head into my armpit here to finish. So I'm holding my hand this way, rolling my hand in, and pulling. So from a tie-up, for right here, I'm going to pull his head down, I'm going to cup the chin. Second hand is going to hold my own hand. I'm going to rotate and roll my hands in as I pull his head towards me. One time in real speed. Go from here. I'm going to pull. Finish right. The other side. Tie up. Pull. My hand comes here. So I'm holding on to his chin. Second hand comes in. I'm going to roll this into his neck as I pull. Okay, third way to finish a guillotine is very similar to the 10-finger guillotine. It's a modified guillotine. I'm going to pull his head down, same way that I did the 10-finger guillotine, except this time I'm going to come around his neck and hold my forearm on the other side. So I'm pulling the neck down, I'm coming around his neck and holding my forearm from the top, just like this. So grab. Pull down, I come around the neck, just like the first guillotine that we did, the standard one, and I'm going to hold my forearm. From here, same thing, I'm going to walk forward and squeeze. In real speed now, come in, pull it, finish here. From the other side, controlling the neck, I'm pulling him down. My arm is going to come all the way around the neck this way, and I'm going to hold my forearm over the top, just so you can see. Right here over the top. From here, I'm going to squeeze as I walk forward and finish the choke. One more time. Grab, pull it, and squeeze right here. So there you go, guys. There's 3 ways to finish a guillotine choke. Thank you.